Alright, welcome to another trading day. Yesterday was okay. Anyway, so today let's go down the list. Apple, it is in the body, not desirable, but we do have the price above these wicks. Definitely kind of like some support.
It's 8 o'clock.
In a way. In a way. So, yeah, it could be like some way to go higher from there if it digs down there. Okay, it's unnecessarily large. Put it right there. Stop range about $1. And we got 3 to 1 ratio, blah blah blah. PPP. You know, from here you can do a 3% move. Or 2. 2 is more reasonable. Apple's kind of like QQQ. You know? Let's see. Deleting some recording. So that was Apple. Now let's do AMD. AMD. Now it's in the body, way below. In the wicks. Well, the wicks just represent indecision or undoing. So it's kind of like it can go either way. I think like it undoes the upper move, it undoes the down move. It recently undid the up move, but then it got filled, and then now it's kind of like a liquidity area, and now we can see it go higher in a way. But again, it's in the body. The stop range is huge. $5 to try to make 3 to 1 from there, which is not bad because 5% is all the way up here. Yeah, it's doable. It could reject the 0% line, but if it does, what if it goes below? If it goes below, then I should retest it and go lower. And same situation, right? It also could just grab some liquidity down here. So it's kind of just trapped in the below the middle. Not something I really want to trade. Bitcoin, I mean, that's not something I trade intraday. Oh, you serious? You froze? Okay, there we go. Bitcoin. Well, I'm not really trading it. I mean, I could on my Margex. I got these big old chunky squares. Just kind of get in the way. grab some liquidity here. Bounced. Where does it want to go from there? I don't know. This is down here. This is there. So this is more recent. So it is kind of bouncing off this area. What is this area of? Well, the highs of this, so liquidity here, some pivots, right? Pivots. Staying above those pivots. Want to remain above. So there's a pivot low. Goes cracks below, then I might short this, yeah. Might short it. Kind of would rather see 3 green candles for it to be a real pivot. Otherwise, it's just a little micro pullback. But this is definitely a pivot. This is a pivot for sure. This, so on. 3 green candles, 3 green candles, 3 green candles. This one double topped here. I don't like that. Who am I? Got bull. Acting like a bull. Computer's kind of slowing down. Gold. Doesn't know what he wants to do. Google. Looking inside my bullets. Bearish. So for Alphabet, look at the candle. It undid the top, undid the bottom. We're in the bottom. We're gonna grab some liquidity again, or what? So we could dig in here and then take off higher. We are kind of consolidated here at the top. We did undo this top part. It could break below this and go lower to here, or Google. It's more like a 3% kind of mover. 3%. We'll put it in the wrong spot because it's supposed to be here. Yeah. So it undid this. Grab some here. Go higher. But then this is more like a sideways type of move. So it'll probably go up and down a decent amount, but it's up and down. It's not a straight, oh, here's the target, If there's a target, it's probably here. From down here all the way to this target. From here to go lower, a target would be probably here. I don't know. Here, maybe here. Let's look at INTC. INTC. It didn't go nowhere I thought it would be going. It was way above where I wanted it to be, and it just went higher, which is great. Congratulations, INTC. You made a 10% move. You're moving crazy. You're moving a lot. Then you're the most volatile probably out of all stocks. You and AMD. I think, I don't know, and Apple, you had a deal, so congratulations, Intel. You are the supplier, the winner. You're like Nvidia, supplier of graphics cards. Now you're gonna benefit Nvidia. You're gonna benefit AMD. You're like SMC or Taiwan TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing. But now you're below your green candle, which is a little bearish. This candle, you're currently -3. You go -10 like you've always done. If I was going to trade you, it would be like this. It would be something like this. Like the bottom, your lows. You break your lows. You touch your open, yesterday's open. And you aim for your 3 to 1. Right? But that would require a massive move of 6-7%. Yeah, like 7-ish%. Which could this block you? I don't know, maybe it just accelerates it. You break this, you don't really got much blocking you. It's more like move down. Support here, kind of. Undo it. But I think that's a good target right here. So that's like a fantasy level. I like to do fantasy levels with white. It's 812. Nvidia. We did anticipate this move. We got the move correct. I made the money here. We fulfilled. I made money off of you yesterday. Way down, and I saw this area here that you broke upwards of, and fantastic. Oh, you got messy ass candles. It's a prior small body top and bottom wick candle, which indicates indecision. This could be a pivot low. You could be grabbing liquidity and just go higher, right? Like, that's a decent place to go higher from. And you break your low, then you're kind of stopping out. So from the end, if I was gonna trade this, it's wherever it opens down to, I don't know, break below this. You got room, you could undo this. We kind of have a floor down here. I don't want to see it there.
It's 8:15.
I'd rather see it long, something like this. Unless you pick a side, like okay, you didn't want this top, you went now down. Did you pick a side to go lower? I mean, maybe, but if you're gonna go lower, what's your rejection? What's your maybe here? Grab this, go lower. Like this. Make this solid. Yeah, so far I don't see anything that great. Um, yeah, it's not that. Breaks below here. Grabs that. That's $2. Grab. Breaks below that. Man, you have to go low, which is too much for you. You don't go that low. You're Nvidia. You can't possibly make that much of a move because that's more than 3%. See, that's 4%. You don't do that kind of stuff often. So to the downside, I don't believe you have what it takes. You do have sideways movement possibilities, so I'm not interested in you. QQQ, you were higher. You did pick a side here because you had power in the bottom. Your bottom was bought up. Your top was sold off. You reappeared at the top. You grabbed some liquidity from here, from this sideways action, and then you took off. You're like, okay, we have enough. Look at all these wicks. We grab, let's go. So you definitely grabbed some, and you took off. You basically, you know, wherever you opened was here. You grabbed about half of where the bottom of where you were at. So I'll put it like, that's a good chunk. This top as well. You didn't have to go all the way down. You were up like 5.5%, which is decent. You went all the way up to 1.6, 1.5 is pretty doable. But did you reach the 3? Yep, you did. And that's in the first half of the day, and that's very good. So congrats to you. You did an amazing job, honestly. That's a good setup. That's a good read. That's a good for whoever traded that. That's awesome. Now today, you had a strong candle yesterday. You didn't continue it. You just like fell below. So are you looking for some liquidity? You could go back here and grab some here, from here, and kind of from here. So you do have some kind of like places where you can grab from. Again, if you grab from here, you skip this, you grab from here. Unless you want to do that, that's also fair, right? We also have this and this. So there's a lot of places you can grab from. It's neutral. You kind of sold off pre-market, then you regained, then you sold off. So you're maintained sold off. So I don't know if you've been trying to grab some here, taking profit here. But say that's your area where you grab liquidity. That's a $2.65 stock range. Can you do 3? You probably could do 3, and you're not gonna be above dramatically, but you could definitely do something like that. That's doable. You know, a candle like this, where has it happened before? So here, this is an example. This is an all-time high. You open here, and you had nowhere to grab from unless you grab down here. Then you went higher and then lower. So we have to see what happened here. 423. Let's see if we can find it. April 23. So April 23. April 23. You opened here. You went down here. You grabbed some. Took off a bit. You know, and then you sold off like crazy. And you weren't comfortable being at the top. Here, open higher and lower. So, to be fair, if we look, what is this candle? This prior candle is already big candle. So you already did a huge move the prior day. I think, you know, that tells me you're kind of depleted. So you're trying to rest right now. In my understanding, it looks like you're just trying to kind of take a break. But we'll see where other stocks can take you. So Q's, today's Thursday, 21, May 21. Q's, you know, you look depleted. I think you're just more like a sideways day. Or grind higher. So we'll take a look at other stuff. Alright, we got 7 minutes left. And finally Tesla, which should be the first one we should be looking at. Yesterday you made a big move. 3%, not that crazy, right? But you could be now shifting to the upside. You're kind of trending up. You've done large moves in the past. Tesla stopped Model S and X production at Fremont in early 2020. Final signature units delivered this month. Fremont will be repurposed to assemble Optimus humanoid robots, shifting capacity. Whoa. So yeah. Merger. SpaceX. Stick with Nvidia or chase SpaceX. Answer is clear. Tesla stock rises pre-market and Nasdaq predicts 80% chance of SpaceX merger by overnight calls. Yeah. Should I sell it open? Crazy. Stop reading those things. It's a gamble when you do that kind of stuff. How often does that work? I don't know. Anyways, Tesla can go higher, up to 5. Right there. Take me a long time to make this type of analysis, man. We're currently like 1.5 up pre-market. Kind of got some support here, maybe. Something about this area right here. Something about this. You want to fill it up? Maybe. Stay above this. I mean, you're the strongest one so far. It's clear you're above where you're supposed to. Stop range is tiny though. You could be a gap and go kind of play. You could definitely go gap and go. This last 15-minute candle. And then just grab that, you know. So let me just have Tesla there. Stop range 3. Delta 88. We can do 244s. Currently at 423. We'll do a 1-day DTE. 423. $417 was the prior one. We went up like $6, so you add 6 to that, you end up with 422, which is fine, or 425. That's a 47 delta. Before it used to be 66, so the 47 will be 66 at the open. I need 88. The one that was 44, so 47, we add 6, it's gonna be at the 32, that one. Or 430 could work too. Or 435. I'm gonna do the 432. 1 minute left. For fun, let's look at some prior screenshots. Open at the top, hold above, blah blah blah, above here, put it here, put it over neutral day. This one opened higher, was all-time highs, grabbed some liquidity down here, I guess, and then went higher. So for me to like,
It's 8:30.
all right, let's see what it does. Let's see, what do you want to do with Tesla? You're holding above that. Go one contract at half the stop range. Okay. Kind of hope you do go below it. Feel like I'll be getting a bargain. I don't know. That's a dumb thing to think. All right. Getting bought up. I kind of want to check the delta. What is this? 430 call. You're still in the stop range. Delta is 30. Oh. I went in with some more. And some more. So, is it gonna hold above that rectangle or like dig in there? I don't know. We'll find out. Because if it goes below, like then I would just wait for it to bounce off the top of the body. Can't really do much in between that area. Can't do much here. I mean, you could grab here from here and here. That's actually not bad of an idea. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it down here and then jumping back in. But if you want to stay there, then that's fine, and go higher from there. But not as desirable. So I have 3 contracts. Let's see if it breaks out of the pre-market high. Yeah, it's not looking that strong. I would prefer something that looks more like this. I prefer this. That to me is more like, hey, you grab something that's, it's more of that there. But we'll see, man. Like it's gotta do something. It's already 3 minutes in. Are you gonna pre-market high is 425. That's kind of psychological. Oh, you're above it now. Can you hold above it, or are you gonna fake out? Let's see. Take off, and then you gotta break 429. I think it's gonna be kind of a grind. I'm gonna get rid of 1 and just hold 2. There, I was gonna wait and see what's gonna happen. What you wanna do? it's a little too straightforward. If it does fulfill, it's like, oh wow, like this is gonna be an easy trade if it does fulfill. All right, 5 minutes have passed. Let's look at the 5 minute. I'm willing to get out another one here. 427. All right, retesting pre-market high. I don't know if it's the right thing to jump back in with one more, or just wait to see if it, you're negative or positive. Yeah, it was showing like 200 and something with the ones that were remaining, but you gotta wait it out and see what do you want to do. Does Tesla want to take off all the way to the top? Or, I don't know. It's just kind of too clean. I need some messiness. This is a little too clean of a move if it does fulfill. But hey, the markets could do whatever they want. Do I want to look at the 1 minute? Yeah. It's grinding. Qs looks like they're coming down. Tesla, yeah. Hey, I mean, I was supposed to get out there, get out one of them, at least at a no touch. We're just waiting. Am I gonna lose 200 or make 600? That's the question. What are we doing? Where you want to go, Tesla? You want to stay up? You want to go down? You want to grab some more liquidity and then go higher? I mean, I think you should. I prefer you do. But you already got me in. If I get out, then I'm going to be like, oh, well. Alright, now you're looking weak. Let me get out. I think you're gonna reverse. Not like to the zero is not bad. I'm not gonna guess where you're going, how you're gonna get there, but I kind of want you to get down there and then go higher. Let's see. Or is that where you want to buy liquidity? The market is slowly going down, not fast. Go down, buy. And then. So I want to see a big volume down in this middle area. Not necessarily buy here, but kind of fake down and then get bought up. So get below this purple rectangle, grab some liquidity from down here, come on, and then we'll get in with 3 contracts. Don't go up yet. No, I mean you could be trying again. I'm not gonna full port. Hell no. Come on now. No, it looks weak. Volume's weak.
It's 8:45.
I want it to accumulate down here. Accumulate some down here, bro. I know you're trying to buy some without triggering a massive move. There you go. Trying to get a better price. 420, baby. 420. Come on. 420 is a freaking joke. $420 and then we get high, baby. $420 and we get high. $420. Let's go. $420. $420. $420 and we get high. Come on. You didn't get enough from there. You didn't get enough. You need to grab some more. Come on. There's more down there. Go grab it. Go grab it. Get your 420. Come on. So you can get high. Oh shit. $2, 420, $2. That's a different delta. 66, 433s, 420. Come on, 420. I could do 266s. Come on, 420. Come on. I'll get in with one of them at least. There we go. Alright, dip 420. Let me grab some more. Alright, now we're in with 2. I'm gonna stop out below here. And then I'm willing to get back in here. Stop out, get back in at 417. Let's see, 420. Yeah, get your 420. Let's go. Stay there for a bit. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Come on, smoke up that 420. Pre-market kind of has some liquidity there. Get your 420. Come on, smoke it up. Smoke it, smoke it, smoke it, smoke it. Breathe in that 420. And then we'll get out at 428 again, you know, back to the highs. Why did I get in here? For me, it's an area from here, people getting in from here, and people getting in. Let me go back to the 15-minute. People getting in from here. So from prior days, grab some here, grab some here. But anything can happen. Though it should, you know, ideally down here is the best. Just bounce off this. There's plenty of liquidity all in this area right here. Yeah. So I'm not really married to this level 420. I'm not married to it. Alright, you're breaking it. Boom. So we're out. Let's see if we bounce off. Is it a no touch? We'll go for the no touch. Alright, 17, 18, 24. That's kind of good. Let's do a no touch. I am kind of buying a falling knife. That's cool. Alright, there we go. We're getting some buying now. Yeah. There we go. That was some buying pressure. Come on, no touch, go. So what I mean by that is instead of waiting for it to touch and confirm, sometimes the stock just takes off before it can confirm. But it's kind of struggling a bit. Let's see. I want this green candle to overcome lots of gray ones. Ugh. There you go. There you go. Come on. 3 green candles. 3 green candles. Kind of confirms the reversal. But I want green candles with volume. I mean, it's decent. The volume's going high. At half a minute, it's already half the volume. Now, stay up there. Come on. Okay, that's greater volume. Guys, don't miss out. Not telling anybody here to buy or nothing. This is not financial advice. I got 2 contracts. Not that I'm trying to hold. This is me right here. I'm cool with this move. Come on, 3 green candles. Yes, 3 green candles. From there, it should high probability that's gonna go higher, but it could be a grind. We'll see how long it takes. But the volume's not that strong, to be honest. It's 3 green candles, but volume was not that strong to break out of this. So 3 weak green candles. I've been able to take profit, but it's always like a small freaking amount, and it should be more like this. Capture this. You know, but could do anything it wants. I would not be mad if I lost money. It's alright. It's just another day. Tomorrow's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And we're just gonna go day by day. Day by day. I don't have to win, I just have to be here, present. I probably am better off not trying to get these big old moves, which I'm always trying to get like big old freaking moves. Just kind of dumb. I did something I'm not supposed to. I doubled down. Because it's at the 0 line. And I prefer that above anything. That's like the best place for me to get in. Can it go below that? It definitely can, and it's done that in the past. And who knows what I want to do.
It's 9 o'clock.
I don't have to be right. I don't have to be right. I don't have to be right. I do not have to be right. I don't have to be right. I just have to be safe and protect my freaking account. That's what I gotta do. Just gotta survive. I don't have to win today. I can wait tomorrow. I can wait for tomorrow. I can wait for tomorrow. Try again tomorrow. It doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be today. I don't have to win today. I don't have to win today. I don't have to win today. I think this is enough grabbing liquidity here. Yeah. Definitely grabbing liquidity. That's, yep. Cool. We consolidated somewhat here. To me, that's bullish if it stays above there. I think that's good accumulation. This is the 1 minute. Ooh. Brother, ugh. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, this market smoked indica. It didn't smoke sativa. Failing to go in either direction. The opportunity is technically gone. Yeah, the opportunity is technically gone. Should have taken profit up here. Ugh. Now we're at the 0% line. Alright, green is above. Take off, mother brute. Oh, strong green candle. Come on, keep it up. We waited for you. $4.15 call. Yeah, those deltas are kind of high. Let's see. Alright, I feel like I'm in a good spot. From here, just wait. I don't know, I kind of want to sell at a 101. Hard to sell at a 121. What would that look like? That would look like this. Right there. The markets. This is the markets. This is. I don't know what the heck it wants to do. I just seen before that it bounces off the 0% line. It goes high. If it's above, then continue your strength. You grab some liquidity. You weren't comfortable up there. You came down. I don't need your money. It's gonna grind. It's gonna grind. It's gonna take forever, but it's gonna grind. Nothing's realized yet. Man, freaking Bitcoin's dropping. Yeah, nothing is realized. Haven't realized that loss is not realized. That win is not realized. Nothing's realized right now. Nothing's final. Nothing's final yet. Nothing is final. Nothing is final yet. Wow. It's gonna be grinding. Grinding, grinding, grinding. I can't get mad, dude. It's just let the market do what it wants to do. Yeah, I was like, oh man, I should probably take some profit there. What is the market doing? It's going lower. It shouldn't do. I shouldn't think it should do this. It should do that. It's like, what is it doing? It's going lower. Then maybe short it. Huh? Have you thought about that? Maybe short it. Maybe short it. You tried buying a bounce. Is it bouncing? Is it bouncing? Kind of bouncing. Is it staying up? Not really. It's not really doing what you wanted it to do. So yeah, it's losing volume, dude. Let's be real. You're trying to come up with reasons to stay in, even though it's not going in your favor how it's supposed to fast. I mean, maybe it is accumulating some more. Who knows? How long does it take before it decides to really take off? Are they buying up shares? Are people convinced that it should be a sell? No, they're not. Everybody's kind of bullish in a way. Are they gonna take a big position? Maybe, I don't know. Okay.
It's 9:15.
There's some buying pressure. But it's getting sold off as soon as it jumps high. So it's not that thing. We're still correct. I think right now it's just managing the loss. I think I'm trying to get a bigger win than I'm allowed. I'm not allowed to make that much. Like if I'm doing this correctly, I've already lost once, which my rule says if you lose once, then stop trading. My delta for 4 cons is 44. I'm taking contracts that are too big for me. Let's see. These cons 415. Yeah, these cons are 61. $44 times 3. So I should just be in with 2 contracts at most of the current ones. And I'm with 4, so I'm oversized by double. So if I lose, I'm gonna take a bigger than expected loss, and then I'll be like, oh, why did I lose so much? Now I'll be crying like a baby, right? So yeah, me trying to get this big win when I'm not allowed to make that kind of move, because if I can't stomach that loss, or I'm not mathematically allowed to take that loss, then why am I taking that freaking risk? I'm not certain it's gonna go up. I just gotta size appropriately. Or what's the best way to put it? I can't trade with certainty, but I can be certain how much I can lose or how much I'm allowed to lose. So I place the bet you're willing to lose. Okay, so I'm betting it's gonna go higher, right? That's what you're doing. You're betting money. Trading is betting. So bet what you're willing to lose. So it looks like your bet's not working, right? So none of your bets are ever guaranteed. Don't act like it's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. Just bet what you're supposed to bet, what you're allowed to bet, what your risk management says you're allowed to bet. Alright, stop out. We're down like 350, 440 for the day. God damn, that's a lot. Down a lot. Done trading for the day. I don't want to mess with this anymore. Initially we're doing fine, but you want this big old freaking moves. You were good. You were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost $6 up, and you're like, no, I want fucking 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. Should I have shorted? Maybe. Nvidia did fulfill this first one. Right there. Guys, I went in there again. Three contracts, so wrong. What's wrong with me? Literally catching a falling knife. Why did it reject up there? Was there like hindsight down there? Let's see. Let's see if it's in I don't know what it is. Maybe that's why the catch is very small, man.
day.